Elvis Canada's silver medalist for the last 4 years.
Elvis has been a machine here all week in practice.
His first combination should be a triple axel, triple toe.
Oh!
A critical error. And only a double toe. This is definitely going to be a deduction. Barb, it's going to take a miracle for Elvis to recover.
When the times are tough, that's when you have to dig in and say, if I do this, I can make it. Good training, good solid year. So the task this year is to produce 2 programs that always get better, show a little bit about what I've been working on, show who I am and the personality I am on the ice.
Is ready enough?
I live in Richmond Hill, been there for about 10 years. Go to school in Toronto, York, taking just half a course till December. Time management is doing the shows and trying to incorporate the shows with the training and the training with the sponsorship and doing little autograph sessions and meeting different people and doing banquets and doing speeches, and you gotta organize all that, and then time for yourself and time for your girlfriend and time for your best buddy and then time for your parents and time to sleep and time to eat. You don't have like 76 hours in a day, so I gotta watch what I'm doing. I trained with Doug in Aurelia. I started out in '86. They moved the school to Barrie. I train here 5 days a week and take the weekends off, and that's basically my life. My choreographer is Ushi Kessler. I just started working with her a few years ago. She's, you could say, trained me to find myself on the ice as a person. The first thing that we do, we get the music. We put it on any piece that I'm interested in, and then we see how I react to it. And I won't know until I actually do it. So I'm on the ice and I'm just playing around with it and getting ideas, and then she says...
The things at the beginning, when you had it in, that was wonderful, duh. But the next one has to be...
Okay.
All right, so when it comes... and not da, 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 make the contrast. So milk the first one, and then all the energy that you wanted to use in these couple of moves, that you waited there, let it out in the next one. You know, in the
Okay.
Just as articulation. But that footwork was great.
That was a lot better. I was right on with... She's very, very expressive, very outgoing. She likes to do her own thing, just gets out there. And she does it for the love of skating. She likes to help the skaters become free spirits. I was
was in LA, Venice Beach, hanging out for a little bit, and I got this really cool idea. There's this guy in the street doing really slow movements in slow motion, so I thought I'd add it into my program this year. I thought it was really cool.
Now you have to get more on one foot. You are very arm-oriented in this one now. That's your foot. Yeah, that's it.
If you really get to the heart of someone's personality, then it becomes more interesting because it's true, it's the real thing.
And hop in the direction. Then you get distance. Down. And push it out so you can...
We wanted a program that was martial arts flavored.
In the hop, you go...
A bit of the inner beast that Bruce Lee had to fight, as well as my own inner beast. Everyone has their own.
Okay, Elvis, take a deep breath in. And out. Take a step backward. Step back. One step to the front. Push. Through. Up.
Martial arts is a big part of my life, and it's something that's separate from skating, but has a lot of things that are connected with it. The power, the strength, the fluidness throughout it. And it's an art and a sport in one.
Try to do it a little faster. A little faster?
Faster, okay.
Dave Stevenson, codename Stretch. He's been my teacher in the martial arts, teaching me a form of Kung Fu, which is very fluid, very powerful, but not stiff, as the forms I've been taking before, the styles that I took before. And it's helping me to apply it to the ice and create a program and some new ideas. And he's not only a teacher and a Sifu, but a good friend as well.
His length. You know, it's important for him to look large. And with the martial arts, it helps him look a lot larger when he's out on the ice.
There you go.
We're doing a lot of routines where he's stretching and lengthening. All the movement is extremely long. His legs, I'm working a lot on his legs, flowing movement of his legs, but mainly concentrating on his upper part. It's explosive. When he opens into a routine, his chest is out. He feels like a king.
Then I brought the program back to Ushi, and then we refined it to fit what we wanted it to. Then we cut the music in a certain way, and we fit it together so it's dynamically correct.
One of the reasons we picked the dragon is because the way Bruce Lee is in the movie, the dragon, is exactly how Elvis is as a person. And when I heard this music, it has this pulse in it, and I thought, this is absolutely perfect.
And I can give you a version of each. I can give you, you know,
Oh, that'd
one
be
way,
great,
one the
because
other
we
way,
could, yeah, because that way we can try it.
Once Elvis skates to it, and if you need any adjustments, we have the basic edit over here, and I don't have to do everything over.
Brought it with him last year. There was this real shell around him. And once that shell was cracked, his presence is just getting more and more and more. He's filling a stage, he's filling a rink. I mean, he's filling a stadium.
So I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. Girl,
just 3 weeks from now, we'll be in Hammer. And the bottom line is we're having a little fun. The table's set. Enjoying the training right now. Nothing's a big deal. Like it that way.
Doug keeps a tag on all the technical aspects. Make sure that all the jumps are in order.
Nice. Setup looks perfect. Twisting that left side so that that right foot's going to be able to continue to move absolutely square and straight. Right, exactly. Right to the end. Exactly. So that will give you the range from here to here. Positioning that, you can be able to feel how straight that's going to stay right to the moment of ignition. You actually feel and sense the power as well. Yeah. You know, it's building and it's peaking right to the point of ignition. That, to me, is a great way to cue the jump. So it's all cued in that you're on autopilot and we're not really thinking of anything. Yeah, exactly. Everything just fits right into place.
A lot of it has to do with cueing. And a cue is something like a key point before a jump that clicks you in to, you could say, autopilot.
They're all like almost right on the same spot.
Take triple axel, for instance. So I'm coming down the ice in an S and then jumping this way. As I come down the ice, the center, the way I step on, if I'm too diagonal, it's just sort of fluff. You just sort of skate through it. But if I make the cue, step on it, bang. Step back, bang. That's the cue.
The theme is shock. Shock is the key thing that I want to make sure that people are going to pay attention. Shock is going to be a number of things. In a package, the one thing that we wanted to make sure, as I call the even playing field, that there is no misconception about artistic, that his depth, personality, delivery, intensity, all of those things are there. He's had a full attack of artillery, all right? People have always paid attention to that. The one thing that's always brought us to the table and made people pay attention is strength and power. Skills, we can match anybody with the highest difficulty of course, this year we want the quad. We're going to have it.
Whoops! There it is.
And to me, that's going to be the knockout punch, that we can have it all, the artistic and the technical. You got the range in here that opened, and you could feel a balance right through. I mean, after the punch, the knockout punch coming through the end, I mean, you're establishing the crosscut, setting the speed, and it's how relaxed you are. You know, you're setting the speed and you're setting your level, that when you step on that left inside edge, it's all there. I'd like to do one more with the music. One more with the music. Let's have it.
Here we go. That's some serious jumping.
Amazing. Ah!
Right on.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and quad toe. 1 and 2 and 3 and triple toe.
We don't have the kid gloves on, if Doug would say. You know, I'm not holding back.
At any point in time.
I'm just going for it, and you could say there's more of me on the ice.
You always go to the game to do your best, to do the 100% for yourself. It's like anything else. In growing up, it takes time. It takes patience to be able to become technical and creative and be able to form all of those things and be yourself. The one thing I've wanted is Elvis Stoico to always be able to just be that. Elvis, intelligent, dynamic.
Now that's where the transition is. You got to feel the...
Forceful, big heart, sincere, no-nonsense attitude, great with people. Occasionally a little tough on himself. Great guy, I gotta say.
A skater leads a very abnormal life. They're never around. You always get these messages on the machine saying, "This is your friend, I haven't seen you in a while, why don't you come out, where are you?" Or one of the family members always calling, "Are you in the country? We don't even know where you are. You're dead yet, or what's happening? Give us a ring." A lot of those. When I'm home, usually I'm just trying to do my own thing.
Does it work? Game point warm-up?
We live for the weekends. I'm in Waterloo through the week, and he's busy training the whole time. So weekends we spend as much time as we can together. But it's kind of nice in a way, because you learn to realize what you have when you don't see each other all the time, and we never take our time together for granted. So it makes it special in that way.
Canadians, a Worlds show program, another long program, and then we get into the really embarrassing photos of me.
Oh, he was always younger, 2, 3, 4, 5 years than anybody else in the group. And here was another picture from Scarborough. He was
Putting those pictures up.
No, I don't really. I just love them.
Oh, yeah. That's
my
grandmother.
in Hungary. That's my husband, Steve. He was fishing here. He's sleeping. Oh, this is a
Cowboy picture.
cowboy picture. It's a baby picture.
Oh, baby, great.
Baby
the one where I have no
picture.
hair, the one with the, you know, you're sitting in the bathtub and you have all the fuzzies on your hair and you have the...
No, this is one of the decent one. It's not naked.
Oh my gosh, this whole picture with the tie and the blazer.
Yeah. Every picture you look, see, he looks different.
Good thing they can't recognize me. That's really good. I can always say it's not me. My father and I have wanted to put together a program where he would sing and I would skate. And when I'm skating, I know that he's out there.
Pisem jam ścigowa se glasi. Osamljeno do ni dzwonczek mili, cista braszna se byli w daliowi. Jełmoknął jam ścigalicy Diał dalioin, dalioidi.
I usually train about roughly an hour here, and then I do more training at home. Not so much weights, more push-ups, sit-ups, chin-ups, stretching.
You got that snap in the axle, and when you come down, you got that nice quick snap. And that's what we're trying to get going in my skate.
Yeah. It's getting there. You're getting faster. Like, it's starting to happen. Yeah. It's more or less a feeling rather than like a push. Oh, man. I need a serious break.
We're hanging out in California. This is my friend Matt. Hi. And we're here to dirt bike. We are here to go to the beach. No, now we're here to dirt bike. The beach. Dirt bike. What do you do when you come to California? You think of beach bikes. Cool off a little bit. Okay, run into the water. Ooh. Watch your Hey there. Just packing for Lilyhammer, leaving pretty soon, and it's gonna be a pretty big competition. A lot of the big guns are going to be there. Gives me a chance to get used to the ice, the atmosphere, and new costumes that my mom made. My mom always makes my costumes ever since I started skating. The big thing, unveiling of all the new programs, hopefully everyone likes them.
Olympic right here in Hammer, Norway, and we're here to make it as if it's a home venue and get used to the surroundings, the ice surface, and basically climatize ourselves. We have a great competition at hand with Scott Davis and Philip Candelero, who are two well-recognized international skaters that are credible, and we're looking forward to pushing those guys to the wall and getting ready for the Olympics.
The short program in Lilyhammer went pretty well. Scott Davis was first after the technical program. He stumbled, but not as much as I did. I was second, and Ken Laura was third. I just wanted to know what you thought about it.
You know, it's one of those things where you can overanalyze that point. Like, you have sat on it too long, and we almost feel like it was stale, and you have done it or haven't done it. But it's not as easy to go through it. Sometimes you can save one of those jumps, and another time...
What I've done in the past is gone, and I can't change it. So the only thing I can control is what's coming up ahead. Today we want to go through some pieces, try the quad a couple times, see how it goes. Might put it in the program, might not, and just refresh my body with the ice surface here because we didn't practice in the main rink yesterday, and get set up for tonight. You won't believe the things that go through your mind when you're out there. You acknowledge that you have them, they seem to go away. And it's the same, that's what I try to do on the ice. And I say, I have nerves, it's there, and then they sort of just go away as long as I concentrate on what I have to do. You know, it's more or less trying to trust yourself, really, that you can do it under these circumstances. Because it's not much different than it is in practice. There's just more people watching, and it means it counts because you're competing. The cameramen out there, the CBS guys, there's a lot of hype here. But I always look at it, I have a job to do. They definitely have a job to do. And we got to work together. If I say, hey, you know, give me some space, cool, no problem, he'll back off. But I don't mind people around when I'm about to go on the ice. I'm warming up. It's good to have people there. I try not to be too, not to make such a big deal out of things. If you worry too much, it'll kill you. What did we say to each other? I got off the ice and Doug said I had the right amount of jelly in my legs.
I said that later, yeah. He was talking about Jell-O before we went out. And I said, yeah, it was just the right amount. Yeah.
He kept asking me, so, you can do the quad, you can do this? I'm like, well, I don't know, I have to know. When are you gonna find out? Probably the second before I go into it. I went into it thinking, okay, this feels good. I had the energy and I was ready to go through it, but I don't know, you get those gut feelings and you say, just do the triple, you'll be okay, just do the triple. I was like, okay. Oh, good. Flip was a little weird. I felt like I hit when I landed. I caught something, it's weird.
A little bit low on speed.
I don't even know what's happened, so I called my mom and dad and my girlfriend. I kind of psyched them out, though. I was sort of like, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The bad news is I tripled the quad and I fell in the flip. The good news is I landed 2 axles, a Lutz, a loop, a toe sow, and I won. And they're all like, ah!
Because it's wonderful here. It looks amazing here. It looks amazing. Now, give it the contrast. And now.
Okay.
Instead of just spin, spin, spin.
Okay.
It's the dynamics. You're so dynamic. That's the one point you're not using it.
It's been a good pivot, minimum on the spoon, so that's telling you that the left arm is not jumping on the movement through here.
And this isn't up here. Sometimes that goes...
Getting pulled back in this part.
Yeah.
So we've got this, this, and this. Trigger points.
Well, since pirouetting, we changed quite a few things. We changed a couple of the jumps around slightly so they fit a little better, and the quad toe setup has changed a little bit, and it fits really well. So we've done little things, and the spins have been improved, and the whole... We're trying to cut every little piece out and fix everything to get it to the level that I want it to get to. Most of all, we've not changed, but improved on the emotion, the freeness, of the program, the ease of movement, and the contact with the audience. And something that is not artificial, something that is real, and it's me. And to be yourself is probably one of the toughest things that a person could do, especially in front of 17,000 people. And it's something that I've worked on, and something that I believe I can do now.
Who is going to win it? Will it be Kurt or will it be Elvis? IQ97.
But I think Elvis has the technical, and he's going to come through this year.
IQ97.
Yeah, I think Kurt will win, but I think Elvis is the better skater.
Yeah, IQ97.
I think it's too close to call. I think Elvis is...
Thing that I guess I just love to do. It's I love the speed, I love to jump, I love to fly, and it's me and the bike, and I'm free, and I can do whatever I want, and it just gets me away from everything, and the cold rink, it's a total change. Toughest competition will probably come from Kurt Browning. In order to dethrone the champion, you have to do more than he does. And in my repertoire of jumps, I do the quad, and which is up on what he does. He still has the other triples, but I have the quad on top. If you try the quad and fall, the only thing that it would hamper would be your artistic side, because it screws up the whole flow of the program. You know, I'm gonna go for it, and if I fall, well, them's the bro.
I don't think he left the building right yet. Well, why can't we get his autograph?
Fans are wild. I didn't do anything. They were going nuts. It was fun. I think Kurt had a good practice, so they were hyped when I got out there.
I liked his performance. All his jumps. It was cool.
I guess tonight's a short program. But hey, you know, that's some breaks, and I'm gonna go out there and do my thing, and what else can I say?
What did you like about Elvis tonight?
bearing at the back. And Kurt didn't have a great skate tonight. We've all been in that position. This is something that's all a part of sport. Our thing at the same time was to make sure that we didn't get caught up in what's happening to somebody else, because sometimes that happens. Elvis was aware of what was happening. He came by and just kind of gave me a shot in the arm and that look in the eye going, this is where I've got to be, and I'm there. There didn't have to be a lot said.
She was just, it's almost like she knew before I skated that I'd be fine. Have a good time, and got off, see, and she was really happy. Doug was elated, he was like, yes, yes, yes.
In his artistic marks, he got 5 8s, 5 9s, which was equal to what he got in his technical marks. And that's what he always wanted to accomplish, that he is balanced in both. And to do it in such a short period of time, I think it's anything short of amazing, you know?
I was feeling better than terrific. I was feeling so good for him, because I know what's gone into this. I know how many times we've come to the table trying to break through time and time again. And to see him take down any barrier in 2-punch and be able to do it, A, for himself and let the crowd enjoy it.
I'd give anything like for that performance I did out there, because everything felt great. And like no medal could replace that performance ever. And you know, it's something that stays in your heart and is special and happens, you know, on the right day, and it feels great.
And I saw it happen, you know, before my eyes, from Prague till now. And all of a sudden, when he was second in the world and a major contender, he just came shining through. And it was really great to see.
I think what it really means is that he has been accepted as a total skater, and what we are achieving is what the medium of ice skating should be, and that's athletic art.
And now we have tomorrow, right? I mean, we're still got a little bit of skating to do yet, but tonight I'm
singing and doing all sorts of funny things and going, "Yeehaw!"
the Stoico for technical merit. 5-9.
We did it. Simple as that.